program a Hitachi TV remote. Universal remote controls are gaining popularity, especially as households start filling up with various appliances that require their own remote control. With a universal remote control, you don't have to worry about lost remote controls, and you can add a new remote just in case there are more than 2 people using the appliances at home. With some remote controls, you can even program a single controller to work on a variety of appliances. If you are working with a Hitachi remote, here's how you can program it. Turn on. Start by turning on the appliance that you choose to program. Generally, the Hitachi TV remote will only work with stereo systems, with DVD players, and with television sets. Make sure that you manually turn on the appliance first. After all, the remote controller has not yet been programmed and cannot turn on the appliance for you yet. Code set. After you have turned on the appliance, you will need to locate the code set button. This button is found on the remote control, near the top. If you cannot find the code set button, simply refer to the manual diagrams where you will find a list of all the buttons on the remote control, and what they are for. Press this button once. Function buttons. After pressing the code set button, the next step is to choose the type of appliance that you are trying to program, using the Hitachi TV remote. Select whether the appliance is a television set, a DVD player, or a stereo system. Code. After you have pressed the correct function button, you will need to enter the correct code. The code should match the model and the manufacturer of the appliance that you are trying to program the TV remote for. If you are working with a Sony television set, for instance, you will need to search for the appropriate code. You can either find the code list in the documentation that comes with the Hitachi TV remote, or you can also search for the codes online. After finding the correct code, simply input the digits into the remote control. The codes are usually 3 digits long. Press the Enter button after putting in the codes. Check. Now, your remote should already be programmed. All you need to do is to click on the Off button while aiming the remote control at the appliance. You should be able to turn off the appliance using the remote controller. Try opening the appliance again using the remote controller, and then try changing channels, increasing or decreasing the volume, and closing or opening the disc tray. Once you are satisfied that the Hitachi TV remote controller has been programmed successfully, you can start using the remote controller. Keep in mind, however, that you may sometimes end up with an appliance that is not listed in the Hitachi TV remote controller's list of appliances that can be programmed. In this case, check the online website for updated lists of codes for new appliances. With these tips in mind, you should be able to use the Hitachi TV remote controller as a universal control for your appliances.